There's a really nice refugee camp just outside of town. We could hide out there for a few days. Hey, Verge, are you around? Do you see all this blood?
So
This is really gross over here, man.
you see Verge sitting there on the ground, completely covered in blood.
We know she's alive.
Yeah.
But she's unconscious.
Yeah.
I look at Leviticus and I say,
Dude! This is like your grandpa, right? I forget. I don't know.
Your father.
This is bad, right?
No, it's not Verge that's covered in blood.
I mean, he is, but
He's covered in blood, but it's Zoe's blood.
secondhand blood, yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
right. Sorry. My bad.
Dude! This is like your grandpa's business partner, friend, person.
Yeah, it's bad.
Verge, did she come in here alone? Was she with anybody? Did anybody bring her?
He kind of looks up at you guys and he says, "No, she was alone." And he stands up, trying to like move her. He's obviously not very strong since he's older, and he looks over to Leviticus with longing eyes and says, "Please help me get her to the bed."
Or Mr. Blighter, perhaps you could assist. Gently, without the axe, please.
I walk over and I help get her to the bed.
Okay. So Verge lays her in the bed, and then he begins to move things around as if he's looking for something. And he looks very determined. He's going through old stuff and moving things around.
Also, question, JD.
Yes.
Is Zoe's boss the same one that he borrowed like 10,000 gold from?
It is. Okay,
I mean,
so
I'm just going to put this out there. We could wipe out a big debt if we just offed the guy. That's all I'm saying. Like,
Wow. Is this consistent with Folon's character?
not
I
not really, but
Apparently, Folon his character has developed since we last met.
he has.
Yeah.
He definitely
That's
has,
good.
and we will get to that. But no, this is not part of that development. I was just
Yeah.
making a joke.
No, I like the idea. I think we should run with it.
all right, so Verge.
Yeah, Folon, that was a great idea that you just had just now.
So Verge finally pulls out this small chest. He had moved some stuff around, and he pulls out this small chest and opens it up. And
I look at Verge and I say, Roo?
and he ignores you in a determined fashion.
As everyone should.
And he pulls out a sword. It's an old rusty sword, and he unsheathes it with all of his strength. And he looks at all of you and says, "Let's go murder this bastard."
Mr. Verge, perhaps you would allow us to take on this mission in your stead.
I look
instead
over
of-
to Gonad Blighter while like in the background while Folon's saying that, and right after Verge says that, and we're like, "Oh shit!
Oh, damn! Oh, my... It's going down now!
And Folon is just there
man.
like, no, stop, no.
Verge is holding the sword's a little too heavy for him. So there's a rusty blade in his hand, and it's swaying.
Yeah, it's like, let's
So
take that and like push it down and like put the sword down here, buddy boy. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Verge, you have to stay here and take care of Zoe. She needs someone to stay here with her.
Blighter, give me a perception roll.
Aye, Captain. Perception. Sorry, things are in front of my camera. Alrighty, perception roll. Perception roll. Boom.
Oh, crits.
Got it.
Nasty. All right, cool.
Nice.
So as you, Blighter, as all of this is going on inside of the room, you hear some whispers, ghostly whispers, inaudible in the room, and it says it begins to form words, and you hear outside.
Hey, Folon and Leviticus, I just
a
heard.
minute, Mr. Blighter, I'm talking to Virgil. What? Just
No,
hold on.
But I heard a ghostly voice, and I think only I heard it, and it was like outside.
So if you imagine,
outside.
Folin is looking this way, right, talking to Virgil,
Yeah.
and he just kind of goes, Mr. Blighter, are you feeling okay?
I'm pretty sure that this is something that is like really happening outside of my mind.
As
I
you're
like go and put a hand on
I
his
heard a
forehead to see
thing.
if he's like feverish. Like, is there?
I heard a thing.
All right, Mr. Virgil, stay here, Mr. Blighter. Let's go outside and see what's outside.
He so if you place your hand on top of his head, he doesn't feel any warmer than normal. I mean, you know, he is a half orc, so
Sure.
But as you are conversing, later you hear the ghostly voice again, and it says, "Window, window."
I think I heard the thing again, and it said something like window. Is there any windows around?
There is one window that faces out toward the square, and then two others that faces the other buildings.
I think we should look over at the window
Everybody, check a window.
and look
Look
outside.
an individual window. We each take a separate window.
Yeah, we scatter to the four corners of the room and look out a window.
I also look out a window to the outside.
Okay, so I'll say that Lucas, or not Lucas, but Folin and Leviticus take the side windows, and Gonad takes the window out towards the square. Is that fair?
Works for me.
Okay, so Folin and Leviticus, you guys don't see anything. It's just the side of the building. And Gonad Blighter, when you look out your window, you see the dark cloak standing in the square with his hand out towards the window.
I look over to Folin and I just kind of give him like a glance, like,
I don't see anything. Do you see anything?
like I give a look of kind of like pity towards
Yeah,
Gonad.
it's like I think
Like, oh,
he's finally lost his marbles, man. He's
he's
gone
losing.
completely nuts.
All right, so I look back at my comrades, and then I look back at the dark cloak to see if he's still there in the alley.
Do the old double take.
I
still
motion I motion over to Leviticus and Folon, and I'm like, over here.
I will wander over and look out into the town square.
As I'm
And
walking over,
I direct them to exactly where the guy is standing.
I put my hand on his shoulder. I'm like, it's all right, man. It's like, it's okay that you feel like you just really compelled to help. And
Dude, shush! Shush! Look!
Do we see
Right
anything out
there.
there, JD?
you see a dark cloaked figure out there.
And he's like got his hand up towards the.
He's got his hand up towards the window, and
And I say,
Blighter,
Dudes, that's the guy. I would like to kill this guy. Want to help?
you
just because like he's wearing a dark cloak.
I recognize him. He's got the scar. I can see it. I heard his voice.
you actually don't see his face, but you do.
Oh.
It does look like the cloak that you remember, the dark
Yeah.
cloak that you remember.
Yeah. Mr.
You keep
Blighter,
your
let's not jump to carnage immediately.
And the tailor of this particular cloak is not somebody who makes the same cloak more than once.
Well, I mean, it's medieval times.
Anybody?
So every
Right.
cloak is slightly different.
I saw this movie once, which was called 12 Angry Men, where there was like a knife that couldn't be like the same as any other knife, but then the other guy had the knife, but it wasn't the same knife. It
dude,
was the same knife.
12 Angry Men is the best.
Okay,
It's the
Folan
best.
is gonna throw open the door and like walk out and start walking towards the character.
Okay.
I follow Folon.
Okay, so you guys head down the stairs, and as you walk over to the door, you open the door to leave the shop, and there's a figure standing in front of there. We're going to pause there for you guys, and we're going to move on to our new character, which is Cariad. Right, Louise? That's your character's name?
Cariad.
Cariad. Yeah.
Cariad.
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 You're adding an
God
extra
damn it, all of you.
short A at the end, JD.
Cariad.
Cariad.
Cariade.
Cariad.
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 Car. Like you're driving a car.
No, Cariad.
Ka.
Like the past.
Cariad.
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 Oh, like you're driving a Boston car.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cariad.
Cariad. Say it faster.
You ever watch
Cariad.
the Matt Damon movie with the other guy that's popular? And you're like, what's it called?
Good Will Hunting?
Good Will Hunting. Yeah.
Help me.
Like cat. That's a nice cat. Cariad.
Cariad.
Moving
Cariad.
on.
Moving on.
Louise. So
Yes.
your character is Cariad is inside the village or inside the town.
Yeah.
She's been shopping around. Your dad gave you some spending money, so you've been going around the different areas, shopping around, doing your thing.
My literal father or my sugar daddy?
Your literal father, the one who adopted you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is kind of like a small town, and she's shopping. Maybe
Well,
she's going to a library.
It's the capital. It's a
No.
large.
It's not a small town.
I want clothes and jewelry.
Yeah, this is a city. It's
Yeah.
the capital of the region. So
I was thinking of the opening of Beauty and the Beast. It was like, could she be like singing a song
no, she's not singing the song.
and
So-
like sheep go by and
No. I mean, she does look like a devil. So she's got a hat on to hide the horns. Yeah, I mean, you're a tiefling, so
yeah, right.
That's fine.
Um, so
I'm someone's cup of tea. It's okay.
you're going around and you're buying a bunch of different clothes. You're buying some stuff, and you see a pair of shoes from the cobbler that you have to have, but it's worth more gold than you have on you. You can barter with the person if you'd like, or you can move on. What do you do, Cariad?
Barter.
Okay. So you enter into the shop, and the cobbler sees you walk in and goes, hello. What can I do for you?
So I need these shoes, and I ask him if he's willing to negotiate on the price.
Oh, of course. All prices are negotiable.
Okay. So
What do you want?
are you willing to change are you willing to work on the price?
The gold, the price right now is 80 gold.
80 gold.
Jesus.
How much
only
does she
have I have 40.
You've got 60 gold.
No, I don't. I have
No,
40.
I'm telling you, you've got 60 gold.
And I'm telling you, I have 40.
She's telling the shopkeeper she has 40.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see.
clever.
Okay.
Clever.
He kind of like thinks for a minute, and he goes, well, I couldn't sell them for 40 gold. I could sell them for 60 though, or 70.
Or 80. Wait, that's the full price.
If I have to choose between 60 and 70,
Or 50.
All right, give me a charisma roll,
Persuasion.
which is persuasion. Yeah. So thank you.
Damn.
Dang.
God damn.
Got
A
it.
crit again. What is going on?
That's it. That's our luck. That's our whole luck for
All
the
we do is
entire
win.
the entire session is right there. Those two crits. That's it.
It was the best part. Oh, there we go. Everyone's excited, and my mouse wouldn't work. So I was like, "What is everyone excited about?"
You did good.
Now I
Did
see
good,
the
kid.
number.
Good job at clicking the button. You did a good job at-
I mean, it was bound to happen. I'm used to getting what I want. So lovely,
There you
jubbly.
go. That's
So-
the attitude right there.
You kind of you kind of like talk to the cobbler in kind of like a oh, come on, like you could go a little lower than 60 or 70, right?
Yeah.
And he's like he's just enthralled by you as a whole.
This is
And
where
he's
you
like-
find like
It
some
wouldn't be.
imaginary like something wrong. Like, oh, this stitch is not like there's a loop in this stitch right here.
Yeah.
This is not perfect. Like this is a scratch and dent now. Like
Yeah.
There's a mark on them. You have to take 40% off.
So you're able to actually get it cut into 50% off. So
These are not mint in box.
Marvelous.
he
So 40 gold.
he sells them to you for 40 gold. Yep.
Lovely.
And I'm gonna say that you end up as a whole after shopping with 30 gold. So that's what you're gonna start the campaign with is 30 gold.
Okay.
I have to say something.
Yes. Go ahead.
I can't find a clever point in the conversation to insert this, but it's been in my mind as soon as you said she's looking for looking at shoes. Tiefling wears Parada.
Yep.
I love it.
Yep.
Go ahead.
It's also Prada, not Parada, but okay.
I thought it was Prada. Prada?
It's Prada.
So you end up picking up the shoes. You're really happy with them. You throw them on and you begin walking around looking for more stuff. And you realize that you haven't been to the merchant square yet, and you've been wanting to hit up to that spot since you came into town or into the
Okay.
city. So you begin to head that way before they close. And
Okay.
as you get there, you notice that all of the shops have closed down except for one shop that still has the candles burning. Would you like to go check out that shop?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Rhetorical question by the DM.
I'm kind of railroading right now just so that we can get everybody together, obviously.
Okay. So if I said no, then I just like completely fucked the game up.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Lovely.
I kind of don't want that to happen.
I'm
Well,
not
you can do it,
going.
Well, okay. So you don't want to go where that is? Oh, well, suddenly there's somebody throws you in the back of a wagon and takes you
And you're
back.
never seen or heard from again.
So you end up walking up to the shop, and you're about to knock on the door when the door opens, and you see a large, or a tall, high elf, followed by a semi-tall wood elf, then followed by a large half orc, all making their way outside.
Half orc, half jumping pogo stick.
Energy.
Excuse me, miss. We're closed for the evening. I'm sorry. There's been an injury on the premises. We're working to smooth everything over. But if you would like to come back tomorrow, I'm sure we could find something for you.
I look around from behind Fullen and I say, "Hi."
Cariad, when you look in there, you see blood
All right.
everywhere. There's blood on the walls. There's blood on the ground.
But I'm new to the area. What am I supposed to do? And then I see them,
Yeah.
and then I back away because I've literally just shit myself.
It's probably a pretty good, yeah.
I say,
You're new to the area, huh? I know what you mean. I was a slave in the fighting.
God damn it, John.
I was a slave in the
Wait,
fighting
wait,
pits
wait,
for a
wait,
long
wait,
time.
We're
Roll
just
that
like,
back.
no, don't get him started. Don't get him started. Can we see is the figure still out in the square, JD?
The figure is not.
Okay.
Our friend
Right, so I'm
seems to have
backing up.
left.
Obviously, I'm trying to make out then, figure out whether they're friend or foe.
Yep.
I've got my wits about me. I'm trying to get an idea because of my intellect, whether or not I can trust these people, whether I need to run like hell. What do I need to do?
Roll a perception.
So yeah, you can roll a perception.
Okay, like right now?
Yep. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
it should be
roll
right next to the
now.
one. Yeah, right next to the one that you rolled last time. Probably.
You should expect your perception to be like 75 or something like that.
Lucas, what did you? What were you trying to motion?
Is there anything about her that would let me know that she's a magic user?
The glimmer in my eyes.
Might be.
Does she have hooves?
She does have.
Do I have what?
Are her hooves on the ground,
Hooves.
or is she like levitating?
No, she's got hooves in high heels.
High hooves.
High-heeled hooves.
I heal hoodoo.
Yeah.
Right, so we're at perception.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't have perception.
Well, you can try to roll it anyway.
You can roll it anyway. You don't have a bonus to
I
it.
swear to
I
God,
didn't
if you
either.
get another crit. Okay, that's better.
So you
dang.
can't really tell if these guys are nice or not.
Okay.
So imagine strangers walking out of a building with blood everywhere inside the building.
Oh, gee.
And they're just like, yeah, hey, no, just come back later. Come back tomorrow. We'll be open again.
After we've cleaned the place.
I yell out to Cariad. Hey, Cariad, we're friendly. We're your friends. Don't mind the blood.
As
Somebody attacked a friend of ours. We didn't do it.
as Leviticus says that, Verge comes running out of the door and he's got his rusty sword in place. And he comes running out. He's like, let's kill this fucker. He comes running out. And then he sees you. And he goes, oh, hello, my dear. And he puts down his sword. And he says, please come in. We've got wares to sell.
Ma'am, I'm going to ask you a question, and I apologize for the scene that you've wandered in on. Do you by chance have any healing magic at your disposal? There is someone inside who is gravely injured, and I fear that none of us are equipped to take care of her.
Well, that would depend on whether or not you have any gold.
Yes. I love this.
I don't know. Do we have gold? I don't know if we have gold right now. I seriously don't know if we have gold right now.
I would dig deep, have a little fondle, and figure it out.
I honestly don't know.
Oh, boy.
Hang on. Let me pull up my character sheet and let me see if I even have gold on here.
Okay.
I have 35 gold on my character sheet.
I think I've got 10.
I've got.
I mean, I have 10.
I have 5, so you have more than I do.
No.
No, she's doing the same thing again, JD. Calm down.
Okay. All right. No. I'm going to actually put it in here. Let me actually put the gold in here because I don't know exactly how much she has. And I'm actually going to put it in there. And good. Okay. So, Louise, your character has 30 gold. If you want to lie about your gold to everybody else, by all means, go ahead. So you can say you have less than 5 gold.
That's what I said.
Yeah,
We
but
told him about it.
why do we need to know how much gold she has?
You don't have to. She's just trying to. She's trying to get you guys to
What,
like,
JD?
agree.
What would healing at a temple normally run? Like, if
10 gold.
if we were to go to a temple and be like, oh, I'm having a heart attack, like
10 gold.
10? All right.
Yeah.
20 gold. She's upstairs. Let's go.
Okay, deal.
Okay.
I'm in.
So you lead her upstairs and then you murder her.
And we
No.
slam the door behind her and stab her in the back. No.
No, you lead her upstairs to Zoe and you give her 10 gold. So
I'm gonna give her 20.
or 20. Yeah. So sorry.
I basically doubled the whatever the going rate for temple would be.
So Poland, are you paying all of that?
Yep.
Okay.
Very generous of you, sir.
So, Louise, you can add an additional 20 gold to your character sheet.
Oh, can I just do that anyway all the time?
Unfortunately, no, you cannot. Not until I tell you you're allowed to.
Cheating.
What if I
allowed.
tell you?
Yeah.
I know exactly how much gold everyone has at every.
Don't listen to him. He's lying.
Being recorded.
Okay, right. So I am going to roll Healing?
Yeah, so you're going to use it's a spell you have. It's called Cure Wounds, and that's
Okay, so
you can just say that you're using it right now. So
Okay.
you don't actually have to roll it. So you kind of look over Zoe, and you kind of like place your hands on her, and a kind of vibrant glow happens under your hands and over her, and you can tell that she is healed much faster than just letting her rest. So
I observe the healing and I say, "Boss, that skill would have been so handy so many times."
Yes. Would you happen to be looking for employment? We could certainly use someone of your talents.
Well, it's definitely up for negotiation.
You could be my friend.
I understand if you want to say no.
Verge kind of steps up and he says, you can have anything, any potions you like from the shop here, if you help my fellow friends out here. We're gonna go murder somebody."
No, Verge.
Verge,
you are staying here and taking care of Zoe. We've been over this. You're going to leave Zoe here, dying on a bed in your shop. You're going to leave her here all alone.
He kind of looks down, and you can his rusty sword point goes down to the floorboards, and he goes, "Fine."
But I will tell you what we will do for you, Verge. We'll be sure to let him know you sent us.
He looks up and he goes, "Yeah, I like that."
I thought you might.
Verge is standing there. He resheathes his rusty sword, and he says, "You guys need to kill that bastard, and you need to do it quick."
I am of a mind to agree for once.
I'm like,
They come in our house. They don't come in our house. We go to their house. We show them who's boss.
Yeah, Mr. Blighter, you said that about 30 seconds ago.
Did I? I don't pay attention to myself sometimes.
We heard you the first time, yes. I do think resting up and talking to Zoe when she regains consciousness is probably a very smart idea. Because she may be able to tell us, like, don't go, there's a trap or something, like sort of a thing.
No, that's what she says when she pops her head off the pillow when she first gains consciousness. It's a trap.
Yeah. So I feel like rushing over to the tavern and like kicking in the door is going to get a bomb exploded in our face or something, right? Like
I agree with the bearded one.
Folan does not have a beard, but okay.
Oh, does he not?
He does not.
Oh.
We're all looking around like
who's the bearded one? What the hell? They look like
Folan doesn't have a beard.
all
three time.
Leviticus and I both look at Cariad.
It's me.
She's got the beard.
She's the bearded tiefling.
All right, so let's do a vote here. Who wants to rest up and try and take this on in the morning?
I will.
Okay,
yeah, so in the meantime, would they want me to, or would I want to use my healing powers?
No, so you helped Zoe heal. That's all they were asking for. So for now, though,
but not themselves.
Yeah, because they're gonna rest up and they'll heal. What they're probably gonna have you do is head back to your house and then say, hey, first thing in the morning, meet up here at the shop, and then we'll go take on this task. And you hear Verge scream upstairs on the second floor, and you see Verge standing over two empty beds, where Zoe and where Leviticus was, and you see a knife or a dagger in the bed that Leviticus was sleeping in. It's his bed, and there's a note attached to it.
You're trying to deal with that. I'm stood in front of an illiterate asshole complaining about his friend who I don't even fucking know.
That's just every day. There's,
I've just been dragged into this.
like and subscribe. Check out what happened last time right here. Check out what happens next time right here. We stream on Twitch. Links down below.